Hello. So we're in Mr. Dady's physics class, and we're gonna be shooting rockets, and this is us right here, and this is gonna be our rocket, and we're gonna shoot it up, and we're gonna try to find our time. We don't know our time yet. And when we shoot it off, so I'm gonna stomp on it, and then when I stomp on it, we're gonna start the timer, and then when it reaches its peak, we're gonna stop the timer, and we're trying to find our initial velocity, because we know our final velocity is 0, because it's when it stops, it's when it hits its peak, because it has to start decelerating, and then our acceleration will be negative 9.8. And here we go. Are y'all ready? Hello class. Today we just finished our project outside, and we drew our project out for y'all. So this is us. We step on the foot pump and our rocket shoots up, and we wrote out our formula for y'all. So our formula is going to be our final velocity equals our initial velocity plus acceleration in time. So we already know our acceleration is negative 9.8, because when the rocket reaches its peak, it has to come down, and it's decelerating. So it's decelerating at negative 9.8. So we can go ahead and fill that in. And then we also know we calculated our time outside, and it took the rocket 1.9 seconds to reach its peak and start falling. But we were just calculating when we stepped on it and when it reaches peak. So our time is 1.9 seconds. And then we know our final velocity is 0, because that's when it reaches its peak. So that'll be 0. And all we're looking for is our initial velocity. So we're gonna have to find that, and we just wanna see our initial velocity and how we got there.
For our distance time graph, we have it starting at 0 and then getting really far away at a constant rate because of how fast we shot it up in the air, until eventually we stopped our experiment when it reached its peak and stopped accelerating. This is our velocity time graph. We have the velocity start way up high because it started when we launched the rocket off the ground, and it was going really fast then, and then it decelerated at a constant rate until eventually it stopped accelerating and started decelerating to the ground, which is when we stopped our experiment.